Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're enjoying what you're reading. Hope your reading has been going good so far in the new year. Anyways, today I'm going to be reviewing The Art Thief, a true story of love, crime, and a dangerous obsession by Michael Finkel. It's a really interesting story. Only read it in about 2 days. Chapters are really short. It's a fairly short book. It's under 300 pages, but it's really, really interesting book. I will read. There's actually a couple blurbs I can read. I'll read this one and I'll read the one on the back. The true story of the world's most prolific art thief, a spellbinding portrait of obsession and flawed genius from the best-selling author of The Stranger in the Woods. For centuries, works of art have been stolen in countless ways, but no one has been as successful at stealing art as the master thief, Stefan Breitweiser. I think that's how you pronounce it. Carrying out more than 200 brazen heists over 10 years in museums and churches across Europe, Breitweiser, along with his girlfriend, who served as lookout, stole more than 300 artworks worth an estimated $2 billion in total before the unprecedented crime spree fell apart in spectacular fashion. And it did. In The Art Thief, Michael Finkel brings us into Breitweiser's bizarre and fascinating world. Unlike most thieves, Breitweiser never stole for money. Instead, he displayed all his treasures in a pair of secret rooms where he could admire them to his heart's content. Possessed of a remarkable athleticism and an innate ability to circumvent nearly any security system, Breitweiser managed to pull off a breathtaking number of audacious thefts. Yet, these unusual talents bred a growing disregard for risk and an addict's need to score, leading Breitweiser to ignore his girlfriend's pleas to stop, until one final act of hubris brought everything crashing down. This is a riveting story of art, crime, love, and an insatiable hunger to possess beauty at any cost. And the back says, okay, I'll just read. Stefan Breitweiser is the most prolific art thief of all time. He pulled off more than 200 heists, often in crowded museums in broad daylight. His girlfriend served as his accomplice. His collection was worth an estimated $2 billion. He never sold a piece, displaying his stolen art in his attic bedroom. He felt like a king until everything came to a shocking end. I gave this book a 4 out of 5. I think I gave it that because there was some things that did start a little slow. And I really didn't like the trying to think. I didn't really like the trying to put him into a box like by a psychologist, but I understand why. You can kind of trace where he's done all these thefts, and I guess the dots, like, it's really, I didn't really look at it all that instinctively, but and then they do a picture of his attic. He does a picture, no photos. The only photos you get are of the pieces of art that he talks about that are stolen. I'm wondering if some of these are reproductions, like they might be reproductions, they might be from catalogs, I imagine. Like this one of Madeleine de France. They say that, these are some of the chalices he stole and that are mentioned in the book. I still can't believe he stole these things. Like, this is the worship that he mentions that he stole up here. Couple of the chalices he stole as well. A number of the paintings that he stole. It's quite an interesting and fascinating read, and I found it quite interesting. Tobacco box of Napoleon. Yeah, it's really interesting. And I mean, it goes into psychology as well, about his how his mother enabled it, and also his girlfriend at the time also enabled this. So anyways, it's a really good book, really highly valued. It's really interesting. If you're into art and that sort of thing and true crime, this is a really good book. So that was The Art Thief, A True Story of Love, Crime, and a Dangerous Obsession by Michael Finkel. My copy was produced by Knopf. I think that's how you pronounce it. That was the publisher. You just need the title, really. It came out in 2023, so it's still fairly new. And this is the piece, I didn't realize this was the piece that he loved the most, this one right here. And that Stefan really loved, which was Adam and Eve. It's really interesting. I quite enjoyed it. I think just that they describe all the thefts and how blatant they were. I think that was the interesting part. I'm surprised art crime isn't more seriously taken. Like, he did not get much time for these art thefts, for having over 200 pieces that were worth an estimated $2 billion. I'm surprised he only got what he got. You can look up him online. He didn't get much time. I was surprised. Let's just say that. Anyways, that was The Art Thief by Michael Finkel. Highly recommend this book. You might want to go to, I highly recommend this book. You can get it wherever. And before I go, remember to like and subscribe to this channel if you like and see what you hear here. And if you like to give me a little bit of coin my way, you can go to bookshop.org, and I'm sure you can find this book here, Art Thief. You can also, or any of the other books that I have mentioned here, usually are there. Some that haven't been because they're a little obscure or they're older. But yeah, so I look forward to talking to you soon for my next book, and happy reading, everyone. Bye for now.